The time has almost here for the reigning Miss Blueberry to pass her crown on to her successor. But before the 2023 Miss Blueberry is chosen, the pageant committee would like for you to watch 2022 Miss Blueberry Rylinn Ames Year in Review video.
8 years old, couple cane poles sitting down by the creek. Lines in the water, watching those flowers, seeing that red sun sink. Mama's on the porch yelling supper's hot. Y'all come and get it. We yell 5 more minutes. The 16, it was 12 degrees, standing at her front door. Jenny danced at midnight, looking me just a little more. Yellow light flipping on and off, interrupting that good night kissing. We wanted 5 more minutes. Time goes by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying. Give myself 5 more minutes. 18 time I held it in, walked to the 50-yard line, just a coach and me after we lost 18 July. And I cried, man, next time to get in here, I'll have to buy a ticket. Can't you give me 5 more minutes? Time goes by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, they just keep on flying. Round by, it ain't nothing. Wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I hit. Give myself 5 more minutes. At 86, my grandpa said, there's angels in the room. All the family gathered round, knew the time was coming soon. With so much left to say, I pray, Lord, I ain't finished, just give us 5 more minutes. Time goes by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I need. Yeah, sometimes this old life will leave you wishing that you had 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. To reach out my hand, oh, myself, oh, tell you no se me down. Well, pick me up where going high, oh, myself, oh, tell you Sing it my way, sing it well, sing it well, sing it my way. Reach out now, let's tell you, is it young?
Testing, okay. Hello everyone. As I said before, I am Rylinn Ames and I am your 2022 Miss Blueberry. Now, everyone knows me to be one of the biggest procrastinators on the planet. Special thank you to my mom. And I definitely did procrastinate writing this for as long as I possibly could. I never knew where to start on writing my ending recap of the amazing year that I had. So, I'm going to decide to start off with some thank yous. First, I would like to thank Leanne Center, Tracy Huyen, and Cassie Coso for all of the help that they have given me. Without them, I would probably have lost track of most of the things that I was supposed to do and would have had no idea where to be at majority of the time. Next, I would like to thank Kenny Myphone for being an amazing chauffeur this whole year and for making sure I was always comfortable and I was also always hydrated as well. I would finally like to give a huge thank you to my family and my friends who have been by my side this whole journey. The support of my friends was immense, and they were always willing to sit through parades and walk the festivals with me once I was ready, so thank you. And for my family, thank you so much for being my biggest supporters. Thank you, Grandma, for always steaming my dresses so that they weren't wrinkled because I didn't know how to take care of them. And thank you, Mom, for always being patient with me and being there with me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without you all, so I would like to give a huge thank you to all of you. When my mom told me that I was going to be competing for Miss Blueberry, I honestly had no idea what it was. I've gone to the Blueberry Festival since I was born, and I honestly didn't even realize there was even a queen until about a year ago. And let me tell you, being Miss Blueberry requires a lot more than I had initially thought it did. Although there were many requirements that did go into being Miss Blueberry, though, I would have not taken it back for the world. Being Miss Blueberry is such a great opportunity for anyone to experience. My time as Miss Blueberry was truly unforgettable, and I can remember almost every detail going all the way to the pageant itself. The day of the 2022 Miss Blueberry pageant was almost exactly a year ago today on June 18th, 2022. I remember the morning of when I was getting ready for my interview. I had just finally figured out what I was even going to wear the night before, and it actually didn't even fit me. I had an insane amount of safety pins in the back of my outfit underneath my blazer. But the important part is that it wasn't noticeable to the judges, even though I was being stabbed in the back the whole time by the safety pins. Once my interview was over, though, it was pretty much just a waiting game. I waited a few hours before I was even able to get ready to head over to Argus High School, and of course, I still managed to almost be late, even though I was initially ready very early. Another thing about me, I am late to most things, even if I'm ready hours beforehand. Again, thank you, Mom. Once I had gotten to Argus High School, though, right at 5:30 when I was supposed to be there, time was flying by and my nerves were setting in. And of course, I made the mistake of eating the very nicely provided cheese and crackers, which caused me to need 2 people to get into my dress. My dress had already fit me like it was like my skin, and I made the mistake of nervous eating. I'd actually stayed in my dress together as well, and I would like to thank the amazing crew behind the scenes for helping me as much as you did. And the next thing I knew, I was in the top 5, and then the queen was announced, and before I knew it, I was crowned the 2022 Miss Blueberry Queen. I was standing alongside my first runner-up, Kikiana Haynes, my second runner-up, Brooke Vermillion, and our 2 Miss Friendships as they tied that year, Rachel Jacobs and Lillian Petz. Once I had received the title of Miss Blueberry, my duties had started. I'd attended many parades, including the Argus Parade, Culver Lake Fest, the Walkerton Parade, the Bass Lake Parade, and many more. But I had done just more than participating in these parades. I had attended the art show in Plymouth, a very high majority of the Mayor's Month of Music since my grandma drove me along to them. And I also attended all of the classrooms at Jefferson Elementary School to meet all of the kids with our very own Blueberry Hank. I definitely had the most fun at the Blueberry Festival this year, though. Getting to experience the festival as Miss Blueberry was so unique. I got to learn so much about the festival itself, and I got to try so many new things like pottery and blacksmithing. Getting to meet so many people while also knowing how to stay professional was something that was very new for me, as I am not professional anyway. Normally, when I go places, though, I stay with the people that I know, and I'm not always going outside my comfort zone. But as Miss Blueberry, I had gained a new confidence in myself that I had not had before because everyone around me was so welcoming and made me feel so comfortable. Being Miss Blueberry, as well as just competing in the Miss Blueberry pageant, has helped me gain so many new life skills. I learned how to make myself more approachable. I learned how to talk and get along with all different kinds of people, and I do talk a lot, I'm sorry about that. And I have gained leadership skills and gotten to better my interview skills. I've also gained many more skills from competing in the Indiana State Festival Association pageant. Another fun fact, I didn't even realize that I had to compete in this pageant until 10 minutes before they announced Miss Blueberry. Anyway, side point. This pageant was a very new experience for me. I was surrounded by all new people in a town I had never been to before. I had to make new friends while also knowing that any move I was going to make was being watched and judged so that they could actually tell who they were going to crown as the Indiana State Festival Queen. The interview was very different from the Miss Blueberry one, and it was a lot more serious and a little more scary personally. I was able to make myself calm down and make myself comfortable in the situation though, and I even made the judges laugh a few times. In this experience, I learned to stay calm and just to be myself and make new friends in any situation. As long as I am calm, collected, and confident, I know that I will be okay. And I was in fact okay. This weekend was a learning experience for me, and will also be a great learning experience for the 2022 Miss Blueberry as well. The entirety of this trip was a great experience to learn off of, but also just to have fun and meet a lot of new people. There with me was my mom, my grandma, my aunt, and my cousin. Leanne Center and Cassie Crystal were also there with me as well, so I would like to give another huge thank you to them for being there with me and supporting me through the whole way. The entirety of my experience was not alone. I had so many people behind me and helping me along the way. Being Miss Blueberry is truly an eye-opening experience and life-changing as well. Without getting to experience what being Miss Blueberry truly entitled, I would probably be an entirely different person than who I am now. I've gotten to meet some amazing people who have given me an unforgettable experience. I love being called a princess at every corner I turn by every little girl who walked by. Hearing the very raw but also kind comments of people as they would walk by me without knowing I was actually listening truly increased my confidence. I am so excited for whoever gets to experience what it is like to become true royalty. I had an amazing time as the 2022 Miss Blueberry, and thank you to everyone who made it possible.
How about one more round of applause for Miss Rylinn, 2022 Miss Blueberry, for a wonderful job she has done representing Montrose County Blueberry Festival. Thanks, Rylinn.